The Montego Bay Perimeter Road project is a major infrastructure development initiative aimed at transforming traffic flow and boosting economic growth in Western Jamaica.
Alright, welcome back to the channel One Love Jamaica family. I'm currently standing under the longest bridge in Jamaica. This is the Irwin community in Montego Bay, St. James. Just behind me is where you'd find the Montego River. I do hope you enjoy this video.
The Montego Bay Perimeter Road project is a major infrastructure development initiative aimed at transforming traffic flow and boosting economic growth in Western Jamaica. The project, valued at US $274 million, was awarded under design-build contract to China Harbour Engineering Company Limited, Czech. It is being managed by the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation and executed by the National Road Operating and Construction Company NROC. The main goal is to create a modern bypass route around Montego Bay's central business district to reduce chronic congestion, improve safety, and stimulate development along new transportation corridors. Now for some key components of sections of the bypass. The Montego Bay bypass, which is 15.1 kilometers, this segment will encircle the city, running from the Alice Eldermeyer Drive and the Highway 2000 intersection to Iron Shore. It passes via Temple Gallery Road and includes significant bridge construction over the Montego River. This bypass, the Long Hill Bypass, 10.5 kilometers. This bypass provides a modern rural arterial road featuring climbing lanes, escape ramps, and a key overpass at Ramble Hill Road. It aims to divert traffic from the treacherous Long Hill section of the B6, the Barnett Street and West Green Avenue dualization. This portion includes widening Barnett Street 1.06 kilometers and West Green Avenue 0.82 kilometers, installation of new bridges, sidewalks, drainage systems, concrete medians, and traffic signals to support safer urban transit. Also, the drainage infrastructure, a comprehensive hydrological and drainage review, ensures flood resilience, supports the design of proper water runoff systems along the bypass corridors. Now for the construction and the progress financials. Now bear in mind that some of this information is dated. Some of the information was from January and April, so it might be much more along in terms of construction than this information that is on the website suggests, but this is the information I have to work with now. So it says, as of January 2025, the project was 55% complete. The Montego River Bridge, the longest in Jamaica, is 90% complete, measuring 180 meters in length and 30 meters in height. By April 2025, the project reached 60% completion with 24.41 billion US $174 million already spent. The projected future spending includes 12.06 billion for financial year 2025 to 2026 and 19.47 billion for financial year 2026 to 27. The overall project is on track to meet its completion date of May 2026. Let us look at the strategic benefits and national impact. Economic growth. The bypass is expected to increase efficiency in freight and commuter traffic to and from Montego Bay's airport and tourism centers. Job creation and skills development. Thousands of Jamaican workers have been employed, many receiving technical training and certification through HeartTrust MTA programs. Improved infrastructure and accessibility are expected to uplift several communities, particularly in Western Jamaica. The national infrastructure milestone. The project includes the construction of the longest bridge in Jamaica and modern materials testing lab, which will. The Montego Bay Perimeter Road project represents a bold forward-thinking investment in Jamaica's transportation and economic infrastructure. Once completed in mid-2026, the new bypass system will significantly ease urban congestion, enhance safety, and unlock new opportunities for commercial and residential development across the western region of the island.
My One Love Jamaica family, I am near the Iron Shore area here in Montego Bay. As you'll have seen some aerial footage, some drone footage showing the perimeter roadway being constructed. It starts from out this area in Iron Shore and goes way back, bypasses the main town of Montego Bay and so on. Forgive me, you might not have a lot of footage from ground level because I spent a lot of time just trying to find that bridge, but I think it was worth it. So I'm making my way down to find a very interesting hotel. I think that's in the Lilliput area to top off this video. So looking at some nice houses here in Montego Bay. It's a real beautiful place, but while Montego Bay is just such a strange place at times. 1 minute you look like you're in the biggest urban center, you turn a corner, you look like you're in the most deep rural community. I find that extremely strange. Beyond there is progressive. That roadway is really needed because I tell you, the traffic here is probably one of the worst. There's so many roadways and every minute you're stuck in traffic. Again, I'm stuck in traffic here again. That's just the regular theme here in Mobile. Traffic everywhere. Beautiful city, but for me, the traffic could stay. Next time, the thing is that I came here to do some personal business and then decided to take on the task of finding that bridge that really took me the better part of 2.5 hours. Didn't got a little bit of footage, but I think it was worth it. I guess high risk, high reward. Hopefully I get enough light. I'll have enough light to get some aerial footage of that hotel that's been built in the ginormous hotel. And as per usual, do a nice voiceover so you can get more details of what's to come. But honestly, I am tired as heck. Over here, that's the Witter Village shopping mall. And this guy decides he doesn't want to join the line and wants to sneak over in the lane. Boy, I tell you, that's how we are. As a people, we blame everybody else, and if he gets into an accident now, I'm sure he's going to blame somebody else. Won't take any responsibility for his own actions. Go ahead, sir. Taxi operator. My God, can you imagine that? Hey, here's a better look at the shopping village. And there's a Wendy's and a KFC. Surprise, surprise. You know that the CARICOM Summit was here recently. You'll see some signage in the middle of the roadway. Our Prime Minister Andrew Holness chaired this year's, is now the chairman of CARICOM. So there are a lot of activities happening in Montego Bay over the past week. And I think for the first time there were individual social media practitioners, as I would say, were invited to participate in this year. And I think that's a good look. It's a good look to get the storytellers involved. So they have their own unique look from the traditional media in terms of how they look at things. It's a beautiful evening here, nice and sunny, just like I like it. I have a long drive ahead of me, and but thank you all for keeping my company. I really appreciate that. We really appreciate you taking the time out to watch the videos. Sometimes it surprises me, some videos that do extremely well and some that don't do as well, but we're thankful for every view. We learn from the analytics. This is the Rose Hall that would have just passed, Rose Hall Villas. It's a really, really, really nice hotel down this side. That was Sugar Mill Golf Club. And that's the Jewel Grand. A massive, massive, massive hotel. Grand doesn't even quite explain how big this place is. It's almost a monstrosity in a good way. I think when you make a right turn at this stop line that carries you to the Lilliput community, so the hotel under construction would be just up ahead. Well, One Love Jamaica farm, just beyond where I'm standing is the construction site for the hotel that I had spoken about earlier. From this point on, I'll be showing you some aerial footage to give you an idea of what the size of this place, of the magnitude, and also the information to go with it.
A quiet stretch of coastline in Lilliput is on its way to becoming the new epicenter of luxury tourism in Western Jamaica. Construction is officially underway for Unico 18 Degrees 77, a high-end adults-only boutique resort developed by RCD Hotels in collaboration with the AIC Hotel Group. The groundbreaking ceremony held in November 2022 marked the start of what developers say will be a transformative addition to the island's tourism landscape, blending modern design, world-class service, and strong community integration. Unico 1877 is designed to deliver a luxury experience with distinctive Jamaican soul. The property will feature 451 rooms including oceanfront suites, tropical garden views, overwater bungalows, bringing exclusive Maldives-style living to the island. A range of fine dining restaurants, luxury spa services, beach clubs, and curated guest experiences. A tranquil adults-only atmosphere tailored to the modern experience-driven travelers. The resort is part of a new generation of tourism development in Jamaica, one that emphasizes both elevated guest experiences and deeper ties to the host community. Beyond its promise of luxury, the resort is already delivering tangible economic benefits to locals. Over 1,000 Jamaicans are currently working on the construction phase, including carpenters, electricians, heavy equipment operators, and site engineers. Once complete, the hotel is expected to generate more than 600 permanent jobs, covering a wide range of roles such as housekeeping, front desk management, culinary arts, landscaping, guest services, and resort operations. Developers have committed to prioritize a local hiring, with plans to establish partnerships with Jamaican training institutions to ensure a skilled workforce is ready by the resort's opening. One of the most distinctive aspects of Unico 1877 project is its commitment to employee well-being, starting with staff housing. In a rare and forward-thinking move, the developers have pledged to collaborate with government agencies and community stakeholders to build dedicated housing for resort staff, easing the burden of long commutes and offering a more stable, supportive environment for workers. This approach is being seen as a potential model for future hotel developments in Jamaica and across the Caribbean, where tourism workers often struggle with access to affordable and nearby housing. Sustainability is also central to design and development of the resort. Site planners have integrated eco-conscious building practices, including the use of recyclable materials and energy-efficient systems, landscaping with native plant species to preserve the natural environment, smart water management, and waste reduction infrastructure. Additionally, developers have consulted with local artists, artisans, and business owners to ensure that the resort reflects the cultural identity of Lilliput and Greater St. James. Plans include an on-site art installations, cultural displays, and sourcing of local-made products for spa treatment and retail shops and culinary experiences. The location of Lilliput offers more than just beachfront views. Situated approximately 20 minutes from Sangster International Airport, the resort provides guests with convenient access while still feeling removed from the hustle of the city. Its position along the northern coast also places it in proximity to several of Jamaica's emerging tourism zones, including developments in Rose Hall, Iron Shore, and the upcoming Casino Resort Corridor. Tourism expert says Unico 1877 will help strengthen Montego Bay's luxury profile and diversify the island's inclusive offerings. With construction expected to continue through 2025, the resort is expected to open in late 2026, aligning with Jamaica's post-pandemic tourism growth. The island is on track to surpass 5 million annual visitor arrivals, and Unico 1877 is expected to capture a segment of this market and seeks curated high-end experience rooted in culture and comfort. In the coming months, developers will ramp up recruitment, supplier partnerships, and staff training initiatives, ensuring that when the first guests arrive, every detail will reflect Jamaica's warmth and class hospitality. For the residents of Lilliput, the resort offers more than just a new skyline. It represents a real chance for economic mobility, skills development, and long-term community growth. From construction jobs to future careers in hospitality, the people of the community are already playing a part in the resort's story. As a heavy equipment continues to shape the land, there is a shared sense of pride emerging among workers on site. It's more than a hotel, it's our future. And as the sun sets over the Lilliput shoreline, each evening a new chapter is being written. One built on opportunity, ambition, and the hope that this luxury development will truly serve the people. And as the sun sets over the Lilliput shoreline each evening, a new chapter is being written. One built on opportunity, ambition, and the hope that this luxury development will truly serve the people who call this part of Jamaica home.
So this is where we'll end this one, this week, the One Love Jamaica family. Thank you for coming to Montego Bay with me, and I do hope you enjoyed this video. Until the next one.